Hey, welcome back to Let's Fix Something. This is Jason. I got a channel update for you guys. Pitter patter. Let's get after it. Hey, so here it is. I figured it was time to step things up a little bit, so now we got a channel logo. I want to introduce you guys to Rat Cat. So this is the imagination of my just turned 16-year-old nephew, Aiden. He come up with this based off a few sketches and just a couple ideas. We had a few revisions and he knocked this thing out of the park. So you're gonna see this in all my videos from here on out. I got a new intro I'm working on, which is kind of always changing anyway. I'll have some stickers at the shows and things like that. Maybe some merch, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. At least I'll get the merch and my wife will get the merch, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm super happy how this sucker turned out. I am proud as ever as the effort he put into it and what it came out to be. Ladies and gentlemen, Rat Cat. You'll see this around here and there at the shows, but pretty awesome. All right, we're just gonna talk about the channel in general for a second. So about a month ago, I was at about 600 subscribers. Thank you very much, you minty bastards. Well, a month later, I'm at 605. In other words, channel is performing pretty low. But that's okay, this is just for fun. It just happens to be this hobby I work on, these Arctic cats. No big deal. I work on other stuff. You know, I can work on my Harley. And do you guys want to see me change oil on a Harley Davidson? Probably not. Probably not. There's already 6,434 videos on how to do that. We're going to stick to just the Arctic cats for the most part. The other thing is there's some minty bastards out there really pumping the content out. You got Matt's Workshop, who puts a ton of effort into his videos. He has the lighting, he has the sound, multiple cameras, multiple angles. This guy puts the work in. Check his channel out right here.
What's up everyone, it's your buddy Matt here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're at the third installment of the Super 370 restoration video. That's right, the 1968 Skidoo Super Olympic with the 370 engine. In the previous videos, we pulled the engine out of the machine. We ended up taking the top end off it, started looking at what was wrong with it. In this video, we're going to start miking, that is, take the measurements of the pistons and cylinders to make sure that they're still in usable condition. So if you like working on old snowmobiles, if you like working on old engines, if you like wasting your time with me, then stick around.
Next one, Nutter Speed Shop. John Nutter puts a ton of content out on older classic Polaris muscle sleds, as well as a lot of Jeep stuff, a lot of Bronco stuff. He does a lot of it, so check his channel out right there.
Dennis's TX is back on the lift. All right, Dennis, go ahead and tell us why your TX is on the lift and what we're going to do about it.
All right, well, with two sleds now, I got some comparison, and remembering this old girl from last year, the brakes ain't there what they were. I like to be able to hit the brake and give it a little slide, come to a stop. It just wasn't working. We tried cleaning them. It didn't help at all. So we're going to take the shaft out.
His top chain case bearing's leaking all over his brakes, folks. That's what he's trying to get at.
Yeah.
Next is like Todd CLYNE. He pumps out more content than anybody. Massive builds, beautiful Polaris triple muscle sleds. This guy is king for a reason. He never stops. I'm like, how do you do it, Todd? I've never met the guy. Someday I'll meet him, but god damn does he put the work in. Hats off to you on that one. Jesus, he really puts it out. Check his channel out.
What's up, my 1111 YouTube friends? Project Three Fingers looking minty or what? God, that thing is gorgeous. Trenton's been out here the last day and a half, just going to town on bolting and riveting parts back on Project Three Fingers. He got the rest of his powder coat stuff back on Friday, and he's just been going to town here. This thing is just looking gorgeous. Look at all the nice colors he's got picked out on it, all the polish work. All this thing's going to be amazing when it's done. This thing is going to grab your eyeball when this thing's going down the trail. Let me.
Another one that puts out some minty content, just not a lot, is going to be Don't Get Daved. Now, Travis, Gravy, and Gene, those guys are funnier than hell. I just love them. I talk to Travis every couple of weeks or so on Messenger. He's always helpful, and you guys got to check them out. He's building a Polaris right now that is, it's pretty nice. I am just impressed as hell and just wet with excitement for him to pump out another video. So check his channel out right here. Don't Get Daved. Pretty awesome group of guys.
Hello Snowflakes, today we're going to talk about my 1961 Polaris Snow Traveler K95E.
I guess what I'm trying to say is thank you. There's 600 people that have subscribed to this channel, Let's Fix Something, and everybody seems to like the content. I used to get a few sticklers on things and that would kind of heckle a little bit. I haven't had that in a couple of years, so thanks for that, because that kind of does wear on a guy. Next, I hope someday my kids can watch this stuff. Maybe my wife can watch some of this stuff and think maybe Dad was pretty cool. I don't know. At least I'm handy. I'm not handsome, but I'm handy. So, hey, we introduced a new channel logo. Again, special thanks to my nephew, Aiden. Knocked this sucker out of the park. Couldn't be prouder, couldn't be happier. He's probably got a career ahead of him on this type of graphic design. So for now, pitter patter, and thanks for watching.